Sending domains are the addresses that we're sending emails from inside of our HighLevel account, and configuring them properly is absolutely crucial when we're launching email campaigns inside of the email marketing manager. So today, let me show you how you can set up your sending domains properly inside of HighLevel. Let's dive in. First, under your sub-account settings, you'll find email services. This is where you need to set up your dedicated domain. If you don't have a dedicated domain set up, make sure you do that first, because we're going to be talking about our different configurations and how we can use this alongside the email marketing manager. Now, once you navigate to marketing, emails, and then campaigns, this is where we can create email campaigns inside of HighLevel. And let's go ahead and open one up here. Now, if we've got our email and we're ready to send it, what we have to do is click send or schedule in the top right. And then on this screen is where we can configure two things: our sender domain here on the left and our sender email underneath it. Now, if we just have one domain set up, then we'll just see sender email, and then we can input our email here in this text box and we'll be good to go. Now, what I'm talking about when I say one or multiple dedicated sending domains, I'm talking about under email services, dedicated domain. When we click view configuration or dedicated domain and IP, we'll come to this screen where we can see all of the dedicated domains we have set up. As you can see here, I have 3 separate cards, which are 3 separate domains I've set up in order to send emails from. Now, since in this account, we have multiple dedicated sending domains like you may have in yours, in our email marketing manager, we see this sender domain section where we can select our domain here. Now, when we open up this drop down, we'll see all of the different emails that we have specifically configured for bulk sending. We will not see all of the configured domains that we have in our email settings. Now, what I mean by this is if on this screen you see I have 3 different cards, if I only have 2 of these configured for bulk sending under domain configuration, then only those 2 are going to show up in this list on sender domain. Now, how do we configure multiple domains for bulk sending? Under domain configuration, we can click here and then you can scroll down and you'll see campaign domain. This is where we can select which domains we're sending from for our email campaigns. As you can see here, I have 3 selected and we have a 34/33% split between these 3 domains. In order to do this, all you have to do is click the drop down and then you can select any one of your already configured dedicated domains in order to use within campaign domains. Now, why would we want to have 3 different domains for our campaigns? Well, this is so we can automatically rotate between these email domains whenever we're doing mass email sending. However, just because we have all 3 selected doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to send from all 3 automatically. Inside of our sender domain settings right here, we can select either one of the domains specifically, and then we will just send emails from that domain here. And if we do that, then we have to make sure that our sender email does match our sender domain that we're sending from. We can't have 2 different emails, obviously.
Or we can pick all domains,
which when doing this, it will rotate between those 3 sending domains that we configured inside of our email settings. That way we can send more emails rather than risking ourselves by sending thousands of emails just from one address. Now, when you pick all domain, you can then put in the sender email, which is simply the local part of the email, as you can see here. So if you're sending from marketing@domain.com, then just include the word marketing, and then that will immediately add that local /name that we're sending from to any of those sender domains inside of this email campaign. So with this current setup that you're looking at, we'll be rotating automatically with a 33/33/34 split across the 3 different emails that I've configured in my email settings, and we'll be sending from marketing at whatever those domains are from our email settings. And of course, if we just want to send from one, then we can just pick one from the dropdown, then configure that sender email as long as it is from the same sender domain that you have configured with the sender email. So just make sure that these 2 on the left-hand side are matching. Now, a couple of pointers that you need to know. A, you have to make sure that you actually have these domains set up in sending domains. So make sure you've created your dedicated domain and that it's verified, meaning you've added all of those different DNS records. If you're worried that your domain isn't verified, just go to email services and you can check the card and you'll see SSL issued right here. If it's not issued, then all you have to do is click the 3 dots, click verify domain, and then this will give you some records that you need to add to your DNS settings in order to set up your email sending. Secondly, you can configure reply to emails on these email campaigns from HighLevel, and the reply to email address can be something entirely different. It doesn't have to be related to the dedicated domain. So you can make this something like the email people can reach you at directly instead of your sending domain, or you can just make it the exact same sending domain and have people reply to the email there. Also, just as a best practice, it's always smart to use different sending domains whenever you're sending out your emails, so you can make sure to warm up different accounts as you're ramping up your marketing efforts and sending out more emails from HighLevel. If you have any questions about sending domains, please refer to the help doc or drop a comment on this video. Email sending domains are really crucial to understand inside of HighLevel, so I hope you found this video helpful. As always, my name is Andrew, and thank you very much for watching.